moved? 2-1. I'm sorry to catch me just 0 there.
Tom, I do got a couple questions though real quick.
Yes, sir.
On the bids we read last time, it was broke down into so much for trash, so much recycling, and then a total.
Yes.
For the people that don't want to recycle, do they have the option not to?
This is what we're going to discuss right now. And I want to bring up, which I did do some research on, as far as recycling grants and trash grants. If we make the move that we're going to let people do that, as far as getting any of those grants in the future for recycling and trash, we can kiss it off. We're not going to do it. Now, can we tell everybody, no, you got to recycle? No, but according to Republic's bid, you don't have to sort. You just throw it in the bin, and the curbside will pick it up. Now, that being said, one of the things that I liked in Anderson's, and we had it in one other, was the lower rate for people over 70. I did like that. I also like in their Republic's bid, they did specify that they had, what do you call it, Ron?
We call it go-gets.
Go-gets.
But anybody that's handicapped or, disabled or can't, take the toter out and bring it back, we'll do it for them.
Okay, but I would like to look, we've got to look at a fee. I've looked, and the bottom line is the administrative cost, Beth, that I know that this is going to be best guess. We don't have any facts to say what the administrative burden is going to be on the town of Odon, as far as what the bill is going to be. What I move to do on that is to say, okay, let's add right now $1. And what that $1 is, they make the bill a total of $4.47 for recycling. This is a normal bill, okay? $14.47, and that would add $1 to be reviewed in 1 year. If it's too low or too high, it's probably pretty close to right from the other towns that I've asked for, but I don't know the answer to that. So therefore, to be reviewed after 1 year, where we've got the data to where we know that we can handle the administrative burden with that cost. Secondly, I do like the $10 for people over 70. I think it will add less than them, and a total cost of $10 for the people over 70 that they can. Additionally, as we put out in the RFP, the businesses, we're not going to touch businesses. That's not part of this. It's strictly residential. And the other thing was it will be attached to the water bill, and if we have to go legally, it will be by tax. John, what else we got to add there?
I don't know everything. You're saying $10 for
People over 70.
That would be below our cost.
Yes, it will be below our cost. It'll cost us more to do that. I totally agree.
So we subsidize the company's going to charge us the same.
Well, if you think it should be 12 and we'll eat our administrative fee, Mr. Connor.
How about implementing something like Duke Energy has? They have a helping hand. People pay more. I haven't contacted Duke, but I think they have quite a bit of money set off to the side. When you ask people as volunteers, they contribute a lot because they care.
That's a possibility.
You know, it might be something worth trying. And on the elderly, is there a provision for disabled people at a certain age?
As far as go get it, yes. Now we're trying to discuss on what the cost should be and to try to ease some of the costs for the people that the gentleman mentioned that are on Social Security and that are on a fixed income. Should that cost be slightly less?
I just have a main concern is we bid these out at a certain price, and I'm for helping anybody we can. But if we go give a bunch of them reduced price, we're gonna be losing money, ain't we?
Okay, if that said,
I mean, it's just my thought.
okay, that said, then I retract what I said. I was just trying to look at a way to do that.
Well, I mean, I would like to try to help anybody we can
Yeah.
too, but I mean,
Well, okay, and maybe we can after we review this thing. Okay, so right now we will,
Well, I think this could all be reviewed after 12 months.
okay.
and one of my second questions a while ago is, do we have to have any kind of new software? I touched on that, for the billing, and what's that gonna cost?
CompuTrol, $4,000 for that, and I have contacted Charlie to see where we are to take that out of, and I didn't hear back from him, I emailed him, so I expect an answer tomorrow.
But that'll be
Well,
Yeah.
we were changing software anyway, right? We'd agreed to do that.
Yeah, if they wouldn't have kind of held us captive, we could have already had a new program and it wouldn't have cost us that extra.
Okay, I wanna make sure that we, as the town, in fact, I would like to see on the May bill, trash will be 0. But the fact that all the bills say that, so therefore in June or July, whenever we get this thing implemented,
Okay.
then it's no sweat. I don't want somebody to get a bill for $24,000 for trash. It's been too hot a topic as it is.
Okay, so then, once I find out how much it is and get the information from Charlie, do you want me to bring it up in next month's meeting?
No,
or
I don't want
just
to wait.
call you?
I don't want
See
to
if we
wait.
can set it.
This is an administrative issue. It's not a voting issue. If we're spending money, it's a voting issue.
Well, the purchase is off.
Well, the purchase software, we've got to do.
Yeah.
I mean, we knew that going in. But as far as when you be ready and how you do that, that's administrative issue.
And you know you have to accept out the people that are outside the list, not be.
Yes, we've already started formulating that list
Okay.
of people, just in case you guys did vote.
And that, what Beth said there, what she's talking about is that the people that are on city water but are not inside Odon limits, we cannot tell them they've got to have trash. So, it'll be up to the company or another company or what have you for their trash, but we can't tell them. We can only do it inside the city limits. So therefore, you have to exempt those people out.
And you can do that with your software.
Not with the current one, no. We have to manually go in there and figure out if they're out of boundary or not. But she has started formulating that list.
Yeah, if there's any questions, this trash service has nothing to do with our software. We had voted 3-4 months ago to
That's correct.
get a new company that was more current and easier to work with, so it has nothing to do with that. We decided to stay with them because they were getting real horsey about charging us and pulling our license if we change it in midstream. So we have to wait now until we have to renew their contract for 1 more year to satisfy them. Then we can make the change to a new and better system.
But we still gotta pay CompuTrol $4,000 for 1 year trash pickup. And then the new software people, next year, whatever they call it, charge.
Well,
It's
no,
free.
we
No,
don't.
it's free.
The new company's free.
The new free,
No.
the new one is free.
And it's the same thing, CompuTrol, every other company out there, you can do, it's utilities. They don't say water, trash, this, they have utilities. And you can bill, like right now, we can on CompuTrol, we bill water and sewage on the same one, that's 2 separate utilities. And you do, you know, in everybody else's software, you can do trash, you could do a gas if we had Odon Gas Company, or cable, or what have you. But,
Still, I mean, we're still gonna be paying CompuTrol $4,000, right?
Right.
Basically for half a year now, you're saying June.
To add it,
to add it,
to add this feature to CompuTrol.
I don't think we have a choice.
But they would have charged us had this other issue not been on the table. Because they don't want to let us go and then want the $4,000.
Well, are you planning on changing the software then still?
Next year, yes,
Next year? Is there any way for just that 6 months to bill like 2 quarterly bills, just a separate bill that we just generate in-house? Is anyway.
You
I don't
mean
know
as
if Beth
far
and them would
as
consider
paying them?
paying the town. As opposed to putting it on the pre-print card. Is there
Oh,
any,
to do it separately?
is there any option just to generate even, a piece of, even just something off of Word, that just
Then they wouldn't
twice,
pay it,
if we
would you?
did 3-month bills.
Then they wouldn't pay it.
What about handwriting it in?
Yeah,
That's a possibility too.
well, or a stamp. She could order like a $20 stamp that you just stamp it right on the card. That it's, trash, $10.
But how does
Be a
this
lot less
affect
than
your
$4.
other bookkeeping?
Yeah, that's the bad part, it would affect the bookkeeping on the computer. I'd be glad to check into that, answer those questions, and then let you guys know if that can be done.
Okay, well, we've got,
I was trying to think of something that's other
Well, I
than
think it'd be worth
$4,000.
investigating versus
Yeah.
paying 4,000 for 6 months.
Absolutely.
I hate doing that.